So I'm demonstrating how to measure that height that I explained that I used in the other video to determine the diameter of a reel using a surface plate. So the height gauge is moved so that the finger of the gauge is on top of the journal, and then it's adjusted, and I adjusted the finger down until it just started to scrape, and actually, I adjusted it down until the reel would I would start to nudge it. So this is the reading that I got using that method. I actually used a different height gauge that's much larger, but this one has a dial on the side. So that's why I chose it for this demonstration. Another method to take that measurement would be to use calipers. I measured the thickness of this caliper jaw as 0.550 from this surface of the jaw to the non-working surface of the jaw. So it's going to be hard for me to do it and not block the camera, but I gently pressed the non-working surface of that jaw on the plate and try to get this plumb, and then ease the movable jaw down. And I want to take the smallest reading. The smallest reading is the one that is perfectly perpendicular to the plate. So as you can see, it is 2.840, I think. Hard to see in here right now. 2.640, and then I add the 550 to that. I believe that gives me the same thing. So the third method that I used was just to use a base and a test indicator. You could use a regular, a different type of dial indicator on a magnetic base. You could use this type of indicator on a mag base and do the same thing. So I could either move the indicator across the top of the journal, or I could move the reel back and forth and I get the same measurement. Try to reposition this camera and get a better shot of that. So I'm moving the indicator and I'm getting a maximum indication of about +3, and move the reel, get the same thing, about 3.5. And prior to that, I set this block. You could use any block. You could use a stack of washers and measure them. I set the length of this block to 3.187, zeroed my indicator on there, and then my indicator was zeroed about 0.003 less than what I ended up getting. So I would add the 0.003 to that to get my measurement. There are probably other ways to take this measurement, but those are 3 ways that I have a high degree of confidence in.